Hi, Phil here with another energy tasting review, an energy drink food review. And here we have another one. It's the G Fuel type, but this one is Naruto brand. Yes, Naruto, the big orange ninja from shonen anime, a shonen anime protagonist, shonen jump. It's an energy drink. Uh, Soda iced candy flavor, it says here. That's strange. I mean, you'd think of all the flavors it'd be orange flavored, because for some reason, bright orange is the, clothing uniform Naruto always wears in his his anime adventures. But, he's a ninja. He's supposed to sneak around and hide in and blend in with the surroundings and hide places and such. And big orange, that's a high contrast color. It's high visibility. This is why construction workers wear orange. These are the high visibility colors: orange, yellow, and white. They got reflective vests. It's construction worker outfits, and high visibility for safety and such. But it's the same sort of drink here: energy, focus, endurance, reaction. I was rather pleased with the work of G Fuel previously with their Spyro, uh, you know, themed one with dragon fruit. It's you know, seems like these guys do good tie-ins, limited edition stuff, other media. Let's see. And this, as you know, this isn't the first time I've had an anime themed drink. mm. Oh yeah, that's good. That's sweet, but that's definitely not orange. Soda ice candy. Yeah, very sweet and candy like. I guess that's the best word to describe it because that's certainly not an orange. That's not orange flavor. It's, Naruto as an anime, it. I liked it when it was around, when it was new. It was all right, but as many people point out, there are quite a few criticisms. Firstly, that you know he's a ninja who's in bright orange all the time. He's got, well, yeah, yellow hair, whitish skin, orange clothing. Yeah, that's all the high visibility colors. Even they have these headbands with a reflective metal surface on them. Like, how is any of this stealthy? Like, they're ninjas, right? They're part of this hidden leaf clan, they call themselves. They hide in the forest and they sneak around, but they're wearing bright orange. It doesn't make any sense. Now, as an anime and all the gimmicks we've seen, it it was fun. It's got its cool character designs and cool abilities and such, but yeah, it didn't quite stick with me because just kind of got out of anime. I've lapsed in all the interest in it. Sad to say. Uh, my only interest in it are the more baser interests. If you know about Naruto's special abilities, then you know. Like, well, I have this gimmick I keep doing. I'm Naruto. I'm just gonna use my magic powers and turn into a naked lady just all of a sudden, and it's gonna make you feel all awkward. Like, aren't I pretty? And like, why do you keep doing this, sir? Why do you keep doing this? It's weird. And he's like, well, now I'm gonna combine it with my magical cloning abilities. Now there's 1,000 of me. like, oh no, an army of ninjas. They've all appeared out of nowhere. We're doomed. And then he's like, no, all 1,000 of us are gonna turn into naked ladies, and we're gonna just hang around and be all sexy like. And they're like, we call this the harem nujutsu thing. And he's like, oh my god, why are you turning everything into a fetish? Oh. I'm like, Although, of course, the people watching this show are enjoying it quite a lot. Well, that's anime shenanigans for you. But could you imagine if it was dubbed over by 4Kids Entertainment? You know, 4Kids, the dubbing company that makes all these ridiculous edits to Americanize things and westernize it and desexualize it and, just remove all the hardcore stuff of it. Like, they won't even acknowledge death. They're the ones who invented the concept of the Shadow Realm, as they say in Yu-Gi-Oh. But when you fail, when the detonation bomb goes off, you will not die. You will be banished to the Shadow Realm. Oh no, not the Shadow Realm. Here we are, suspended on top of a skyscraper. Once this glass floor shatters, we will all fall down. But we won't fall to the floor, we'll fall into the Shadow Realm. Oh no, the Shadow Realm. This is a specially designed saw blade. It is a buzz saw, but unlike other instruments of slicing and dicing, it won't chop you up to pieces. Rather, it'll attack your soul directly, and you'll be sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh no, not the Shadow Realm! Banished to the Shadow Realm. This is just their 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 terminology they make to get around the concept of death, because I'm pretty sure in the source material, yeah, it's all just as lethal as you imagine. Where in Yu-Gi-Oh, they play these, they turn a card game into blood sports, where the loser will actually die. Like, that actually happened in one episode where they had this gimmick where they were on top of a skyscraper, and they had these machines rigging up the glass floor to shatter for an opponent if they lose, and that means they fall to their death, right? Fall right down off of a skyscraper. And yeah, there was also this electric buzzsaw machine that was going to get closer and closer the lower your life points drain. And the buzzsaw is going to like chop you up to pieces if it gets zero distance. Oh my. And needless to say, that would be lethal. But you know what? 4Kids, they don't like lethal talk. They don't want to talk about death. They don't want to talk about stuff like that. They want things for kids and made kid appropriate and all that stuff. So they invented the concept of the Shadow Realm. And people, they get banished to the Shadow Realm. And of course, another Shonen Jump protagonist in Orange, Goku, and Dragon Ball. The characters don't die, they just get blasted to another dimension. Well, Chi Chi, you have to understand, Goku was sent to another dimension. Um, he'll probably be back eventually, I suppose. He always does come back. He's like, and the monsters in the Home for Infinite Losers, as it's called, but really they've just edited the words hell to spell out Home for Infinite Losers as an abbreviation. And there are a bunch of demons there in hell, and they're like, "Hey, who's that guy in orange? Let's beat him up." Like, they're a bunch of thugs, and he's like, I'm better than everyone." Goku just bashes them all because he's superhuman. Now, there's an instance where wearing orange isn't a problem, because it's like, kung fu martial arts such, and he isn't trying to hide at all. He's not sneaking around and hiding. He's a superhuman. He flies around, he punches things, he shoots lasers. There's nothing sneaky about him, but okay. Doesn't really make sense for Naruto, the ninja. Whatever. Characters' designs were pretty neat. Like, there's Sasuke and Sakura. Always is weird when people have naturally occurring blue and pink hair. It's neat. Well, I'm bald, so what do I care? Oh. Adjusting the camera. Anyway, yeah, Naruto themed energy drink. Yeah, that's a tie-in. It was this funny old shop. I picked these things up, and it was locally sourced. This wasn't like an anime convention or anything. This was all from some just corner store that I've never been to before. Some kind of Middle Eastern district within this own city. Uh, a mosque covered in moss, literally. I mean, I could see the green stuff all over it, and like, okay, and then I look over in the next shop. Big shiny brass lamps. Oh, I wonder if there's a genie inside one of them. Oh, probably not. No. One of these days, my parents are going to come into my room and say, Phil, what is with all these lamps? Why are you wasting all your money on them? I'm like, well, I had to buy them. Well, what if there was the off chance there was a genie inside the lamp? I gotta make the wishes, you know? I gotta do the right thing. It's what Robin Williams would have wanted for us, you know? We gotta set the genies free. Oh, they're just looking at me with disappointment. Okay, how do I get this thing working? Gotta put oil in the lamp? Oh, how does this work? What if there's a genie inside the lamp? Well, who knows? Ah, man. Yeah, Shonen Jump and anime. It's got a Shonen Jump protagonist look about them. They wear bright orange, even though he's supposed to be stealthy and trying to hide, which isn't gonna work. And you know, in Bleach, the Soul Reapers, they all wear black sort of samurai uniforms, but it's not necessarily because they're trying to be stealthy. I mean, they supposedly have stealth divisions, but it's black because like they're Soul Reapers, they're Shinigami, they're Death Lords. You know, their job is to reap away the souls of the ghosts haunting the place and tell them they gotta go and they gotta go to the afterlife. They can't just linger around and be poltergeists and whatnot. Ichigo's like, he's like, I see ghosts all the time. It's not something special. It's just annoying. And Rukia's like, what? You've been able to see ghosts all this time. You've had ESP. You've had supernatural powers. You could do that all the time. Like, yeah, and I talk to ghosts, and they're annoying. I don't want to talk to them. Our whole family's able to do it. It's no big deal. Rukia's like, okay then. Oh my. Gotta adjust the camera again, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Pretty good drink, pretty good anime. Oh, I meant to get into Attack on Titan. There was a cool one. There's a whole lot of anime I've lapsed on. And I just don't know if I got a good excuse for it. Like, I wanted to, like, actually. Well, first of all, finding the anime. I mean, you can find all sorts of things online, but it was always a toss up. Like, how to. Maybe some are easy to find, some are hard to find, and some just seem a bit inane. Like, well, there's plenty of genres, and maybe you're looking for something adventurous and exciting, not so much a slice of life comedy. But, you know, all sorts of things. Mm. Oh, yeah. And there's another one that 4Kids dubbed One Piece. You know, the infamous show One Piece. That's all about pirates and adventures and such. And it goes on and on and on forever. One Piece. The anime that's got thousands of episodes. And tie-in movies, I suppose. And the show just keeps going on and on forever because and people expect to get into that. Like, I'm quite certain, as I recall, Bleach was well over 100 episodes already, as I recall. I remember it. Like, uh, you see, the anime Bleach, as I recall, 100 episodes in, and we haven't even really gotten past the first season per se, as I recall. Um, that whole story arc about the main characters going to the Soul Society, this afterlife that's ruled over by the Soul Reapers and such, to rescue Rukia. And like, yeah, but these episodes just keep going on and on and on because they got to introduce every single new character. And like each faction that's in the show has multiple characters, a dozen or so different characters. Each episode's got to showcase them and tell them what they're all about. And then there's like, I'm this psychopath who dresses like a clown. Like, I'm this little girl. I'm so pretty and happy and totally innocent, but I can kill you in an instant. And there's this guy, hi, I'm actually named after a flower. I just want to be your friend. And then there's this. It's anime. It's full of all sorts of nonsense. Like, I have invented this clown guy. He's in his clown makeup. And he's like, I'm the master scientist. I invented this terrible poison that makes you feel all the pain but can't move an inch. Like, this is my minion, the artificial soul. And she's like, what? I vlogging, talking about anime nonsense, and all this anime stuff. This is the artificial stuff. All sorts of anime. But the episodes just keep going on and on because they need. Oh, the episodes just. Well, you know all about Bleach. 100 episodes in, and we've gotten barely anywhere. And of course, I was watching this series in the most inefficient way on cable television. So it's full of commercials, and you only get one episode per day. So, probably the worst way to binge the series. Binging anime. How unfortunate. Yeah, could be better. But I do love the anime itself. It is very nice. It's got a wide variety of characters and such. Lots of, a whole different bunch of characters they introduce, all their gimmicks and strange things. Like, we all do love Rengiku, don't we? We all do love Yoroichi, don't we? They're pretty. But yeah, just videotaping.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I turned the heat off. You can open the window.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna edit that out. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that conversation in the video because who cares? Whatever. I'm not operating on a script. This isn't on a cable news network or anything. Cable news network. This isn't a television show you're looking at right now. This is not on cable TV. I don't have to take commercial breaks, and I don't have to segment things out for a half-hour television block per episode. And yeah, watching it on cable TV, I mean, it was good to have the option, but, hard to binge because, one episode per day with commercial breaks. Yeah, it's not gonna progress through all those hundreds and hundreds of episodes. And there's all the gimmick characters they introduce. And then there's Cone. I'm the artificial soul. Just eat this candy, kid. Okay. Now I possessed your body. Oh shit. Oh no. It's like, and I'm going to do terrible things with you. I am going to make you become a respectable member of society. What? Yeah, that's right. You're gonna early to bed, early to rise. Makes man healthy, wealthy, and wise. You just follow your orders and do all things right, and you're just gonna be a good, healthy member of society. That's what's gonna happen. Like, you're a nerd. So, this sucks. What? We're just eating Pez candy. There's nothing wrong with it. It just makes an artificial soul go into your body and possess you for a few minutes. There's nothing wrong about this. I assure you, it's all just standard procedure in the Soul Society. And then they have this stuff, and comes like, I'm different though. I want to have fun. He's like, okay, you're a teddy bear now. What? Oh, this sucks. Like, yeah, this actually is a character on that show. Oh man, freaking anime. Bleach just keeps going on, and they've got a new series out with supposedly, and I saw before a card game of sorts. That took me by surprise. What's it called? The Thousand Year War, they call it. More like a show with 1,000 episodes, don't you know? And the 4Kids dubbed over One Piece, which has thousands of episodes. But I don't think they're gonna make much progress. The dubbing company, even, I don't think they can make it because they make all these inane changes. Like they take text out of there, so you can't read anything. That's not helpful. Those were written in English anyway. So, what are you doing to Americans and 4Kids? Foxbox. That's the channel I would watch. I would watch these shows on. All right, Fox Kids. I watched One Piece on, and YTV produced. Well, they broadcasted Bleach, also a very good anime, and Naruto as well. But the trouble is, 4Kids and their dubbing and their usual nonsense. They like nobody dies here, nobody gets hurt. Let's also edit these weapons so they don't look like real weapons. No guns, just squirt guns. No cigarettes, just lollipops. And all the usual editing they do. And all the nonsense that happens there. And of course, I did like their anime, the music they make, though. They do make good, like, intro songs for some of their shows. Their Sonic X, Ultraman, that was pretty cool. Ultraman Tiga, I actually like that one because it was like a kaiju TV show, like on TV all the time, much like Power Rangers, rather than a feature-length movie. They did all sorts of cool things, like the 2000s TMNT show, and Winx Club, and One Piece, Sonic X, like. So all this drama about Shadow the Hedgehog and Maria, and how he's all mournful about this one friend he had who died. Of course, she didn't really die in the 4Kids dub. No, she just kind of got lost in a spaceship or something. That cartoon show, Sonic X. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Don't go chasing after a hedgehog using a car. I can run faster than a car. Gotta go fast. Yeah, anime's fun. Real fun sometimes. Damn. I think I've rambled on for long enough. Let's just sort of enjoy this stuff. Huh?